Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Curze the Sith Warrior here, and where we last left off, we had finally liberated Corellia from the Republic and got public approval because of it. We were actually pushed onto stage by a member of the Dark Council, Darth Decimus, and awarded a medal for our actions. But that all aside, the more important thing is we now have direct access to the Dark Council, and in so doing we have access finally to Darth Baras, who has been weakened, at least politically. We've been warned that he has hidden power, but that's not going to stop us from going to Korriban and trying to sink our lightsaber into his body, and that is not a euphemism. Anyhows, let us go back to the seat of the Empire, and we're on our way to Korriban. A cruel planet of rocky red deserts and crumbling ruins, Korriban was the homeworld of the ancient Sith. Reclaimed by the Empire in recent decades, it is now the site of the Sith Academy, where the Dark Council oversees the training of new acolytes. Only Sith may come and go freely from the Academy, and for a non-Sith to visit Korriban is a great privilege. Surrounding the Academy are the tombs of the first Dark Lords, used as testing grounds by the Academy overseers. The tombs remain filled with traps, monstrosities and relics, even millennia after their construction, along with the bodies of a generation of failed acolytes.
You're here! The anticipation fills my veins with fire. I feel 100 years younger. I can't wait to see Darth Baras' face when I introduce you to the Dark Council.
We can end the suspense right now.
Meet me in the antechamber to the Dark Council. No one will dare to obstruct you on your way there.
Excellent. How old do the pure-blooded Sith live? If everyone said he felt 100 years younger, I wonder if that was a joke, or literally has an extended lifespan. Let's switch over to player versus environment. Good.
Greetings, Master. I cleaned the vessel from stem to stern in your absence. You can smell the difference.
Let us get down to the planet's surface. We'll have to dock with an orbital station and take a shuttle down. But that is hopefully the only minor inconvenience we'll have getting to the Dark Council chambers. And yeah, Jacer, you can come along. Seems fitting. You know, I don't think a bounty hunter ever comes to Korriban. I'm trying to think. The Imperial agent does for one reason or another, and the Inquisitor and Warrior start here. I don't think the bounty hunter ever has the privilege. We've been level synced to level 12. It has been a long time since we were that weak. See, here and now, doing this, we would normally be, of course, level 50, which is the endgame level for the original Star Wars, the Old Republic content. So I think, from what I remember, there was an Imperial Guard guarding the Dark Council chambers. It was up here. Sounds like there's a datacron in here, but I think we've already gathered it. Korriban, yes. This seems promising.
Darth Baras, Lord Rathari.
Lord Rathari found me and expressed his wish to be here. A passionate young man.
I told you I'd have your back when you faced Baras. I want to hear him scream.
Your wish is about to come true.
Rathari's presence will show the rest of the Dark Council that you have Sith support. Baras has called a special session of the Council to make his claim as the Emperor's voice official. I'm fashionably late. Your former master and the most powerful Darths in the galaxy await. The play is yours.
If I am to die, it should be face to face with my greatest enemy.
Lead the way.
I'd forgotten about Lord Rathari. Oh, I'm gonna savor this moment.
That it better be Darth Baras coming through those doors.
I'm Darth Baras' personal guide and bodyguard.
Interesting.
This isn't the time for one of your games, Vowron.
I am the Emperor's wrath, chosen by the Supreme Master himself. I know his will, and Baras is not the voice.
Listen to truth, my fellows. You are the victims of a ruthless and deceitful power grab.
Baras, for whatever reason, greed, jealousy, you've refused to accept reality. This is a desperate attempt. Hear me, Dark Council. This child is not our Emperor's wrath. He is Vowran's illusion. The Emperor will inform me what is to be done with Vowran. For now, assist me in destroying this rabble.
Don't hide behind the Council, coward.
Fine. Let us swat this gnat and move on.
No. Baras claims to be the voice. This lord claims to be the wrath. I will not provoke the Emperor. The one who lives speaks truth.
Fine. The Master will grant the slave's last wish. The Emperor calls for your death. Attack me if you dare.
I was never, nor shall I ever be, your slave.
Lead the way, Master.
We'll have, Jesus stay out of this. Did you just... Yeah, I'll bitch slap you instead.
Had enough, child? Can you feel your grip on life slipping? Why persist in this futile gesture of vengeance? Let go. Embrace your death.
Forget the bravado, Baras. No one's buying it.
Just being sporting. I would think you'd appreciate the chance to catch your breath. Your champion is failing, Vauren, and you'll be next.
Is that coming from you or from the Emperor, Baras? It's hard to tell the difference.
Don't mock me, fop! Your patron just ensured your suffering will be epic, youngster. Now, die!
Sorry, Decimus, don't mind me.
We're depleted, Baras. You hover a breath away from destruction.
No! My powers abandon me!
Confess that you are not the voice of the Emperor.
I call upon the Dark Council to kill this fool! Now! The Emperor commands it! Darth Baras, strike on the Emperor's behalf, or suffer his disfavor!
I believe I'll take my chances.
Ravage! Has your sense left you as well? Defend me! Defend the voice!
I will not stand in the path of the Emperor's wrath.
You think you've won? You think you can silence the Emperor's true voice? Deliver the death blow, then! From beyond darkness, I shall strike at you! Someday, vengeance will be mine!
I wash the galaxy clean of you.
I cannot die!
At last, the end of Baras. The air clears and my lungs breathe deeply again. You have proven that you are truly touched by the Emperor. The Dark Council knows that the Emperor's wrath has free reign.
You are acknowledged, Wrath. Your actions will not be challenged as long as they do not contradict our own.
You are answerable only to our ultimate master.
I look forward to aiding the Dark Council in its most critical matters.
Then our power has heightened. Let the enemies of the Empire tremble. The Emperor's wrath shall consume them all.
Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that. And, after all that, we have a new title. We are now Darth Curze. Does it have a codex entry? It looks like it did. Ah, Darth. The Dark Council officially recognized your authority as a Darth after you defeated Darth Baras. Lovely. Ah, God, that feels good. And so, apart from one more place we could go, that ends, I believe, the final content from the original release of Star Wars: The Old Republic. We of course have the expansions, which, you know what, maybe not today, maybe not this session, I think we will take Curze through them. I quite enjoyed our time here as a Sith warrior once again. But it is time for us to get back to the Fury, and that is where we will break this video. Oh, there's a pirate. There's a bounty hunter over here. I wonder what they're doing. They could be over here doing some of the heroic missions, perhaps. But, yeah, I say we'll break this video once we get back on board the Fury, but I'd be curious, feel free to comment. I hope you've all enjoyed this series so far, and heaven forbid anything happens, even if I don't take it through the expansions for one reason or another, and I would explain why, if something were to happen like that. But, no, I hope you've all enjoyed the series. I really enjoyed playing the Sith Warrior back as a SWTOR, but between her and playing as my bounty hunter at the time, I did what I call like a short let's play, where a SWTOR was purely dedicated to the Sith Warrior story arc, and we didn't really do any other missions bar those that were available. We didn't pick up any, I don't think we even did any of the planetary story arc missions, from what I can remember. But, regardless, our time here is done. We've gained a fancy new title, new responsibilities, and we have to go back to the Imperial fleet now. We have our first task as the Emperor's Wrath, and of course we'll see and learn more about that next time. This of course has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. As I mentioned just before, feel free to comment if you so wish, and I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, bye bye now.